practice. Let's practice that once more time. What would the individual value of this bead that I'm pointing to be?
7.
It's a 7 in a red square, so it would be
700.
700. Okay. And if I pointed to this one here,
40.
40, a yellow bead in a blue square. Or if I pointed to this bead here, it's a green bead in a
200, 2,000.
2,000, right? 2,000. So individually you can see the value of the beads. But I want to know what the value of all the beads together equals, because maybe this is the final product, this is going to represent the final product that I create on the board. And so we're going to do the sliding, and after we've slid, we'll do the exchange. So now we'll see what that paragraph means by, quote, slide and exchange. I'm going to look at those diagonal lines. There's only one green down here at the very beginning, so I don't have any sliding to do for this. But these blues that are in the diagonal, I'm going to slide the blues down together. Okay? And these reds, I'm going to slide all the beads that are in this red diagonal down together with each other. Okay? I'm going to slide these beads down together with each other. And in this blue diagonal, I will slide these beads down together with each other. Okay? So I've gone from maybe 4 rows or 3 rows of numbers. I've slid them all down, so I have them all. Oops. There we go. That was there. To have them all in the bottom row. That wasn't graceful. Now I'm going to exchange, and I'll start with my units. There's no exchanging needed in my units, because there could only be one digit, one bead, in the final answer in each place value. So I have 1 in the units, I'm fine there. But there are 2 beads in my blue square, and I'll have to use that combination and exchange for what they belong. I have a 4 and a 5. The combination there is 9. Great practice for my addition facts. I have a 4 and a 3 in this red square.
7.
And a 7.
4 and a 3 and a 7, don't we?
No, we did 100.
Had I slid that 7?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I hit it by accident. Sorry. So now I have a 7 and a 7 still in that. Sorry. So I still have to add up. That would be a 14. This is a great place to watch for a second. 7 and 7 are 14. This is how I make a 14. This is how I make 14. I hold it up in my hands and I say 14. Now, if I were you, it would look like this. Okay? Because I've got 14. 1, 4, 14. I do it this way so I can then place it down in the right location. I was working in the red square. So since I was working in the red square, this is 14. 4 in that square that I was working with, and 1 exchanged to the next box.
So you don't do the 10 thing.
But you say it, but you with the language.
Now, notice that the true checkerboard box wouldn't have to introduce this necessarily to students because the box is set up. There are no 10 bars in a true checkerboard box. Occasionally, we'll make additional ones and we'll put this box out so we have more beads to work from. My suggestion is that if you use this box for children to pull from, cover that. You get a piece of cardboard that's the same size as that, put it down over there and maybe write on the cardboard, do not use for checkerboard, do not use 10 bar beads for your checkerboard work. Set it on there. That way you can use this piece. Okay? So everybody okay with that exchanging? That'll take some practice. That part will take some practice. Now this has the 1 that I just exchanged for 10, and a 5 and a 2. So 1 and 2 are 3, 3 and 5 are 8. So I can replace all those with an 8. And the last one here, I have a 4 and a 3.
7.
They would exchange for a 7. Now, I did the sliding, and I've done the exchanging, so now I have one value to read. So all of those beads spread all over the whole board, we'll read out the final value. 78,000
499.